Good morning. I am back with another layout. This is a 2-page pony ride layout. So I have an 11.5 by 11.5 blue gingham paper. And I'm going to put this cloud scallop border at the very top here. I'm going to put this down with my ATG. And this is cut at 11.5 by 2 inches. I'm going to turn this sideways just so I can see a little better. Okay, then I have my barn and silo, and it's on a green hill. And I'm going to put this down just right here towards the bottom. And I cut this as big as I can make it fit on my paper. And you'll see I'm going to have to cut off some of the edging just because it was too big. So I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch on the bottom. And I'm going to just line this up. There we go. And then I just have this 1/2 inch strip of chevron paper, and I'm going to use wet glue to adhere this to the very bottom. And this bottom piece here, I made, let me show it to you, with my grip and rip. So I found this at Big Lots years ago, and you just hold onto it here, you put it down on your paper, and then you rip your paper up, and you've got a small edge here and a large edge here. And it works well. You want to make these smaller, thinner cuts here. All right. Put my little cap on because the zip dry tends to dry out pretty quickly. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over and grab my scissors and just cut off some of the excess hanging off. All right, and then I have some animals. I'm going to put my chicken and pig right down here. And all these paper pieces come from Country Life, I believe. Okay. Then I have these letters. Let me move this out of my way. Okay. I'm just going to place them up here for right now, and then I will readjust. I'm just going to spell out pony ride. Some of the letters has frayed edges, so I'm just snipping it off to make it cleaner. See, like right here, that Y's didn't cut real straight. There. I'm not used to just putting down letters. Usually I create an outline for it. But yeah, I didn't do that today. I thought I'd let the clouds be its background. So let's go ahead and get my tweezers and put these down. And normally what I would have done is I would have grabbed my glad cling on, and I would have put this down just how I wanted it, and then attach the cling on top, put glue down and put it, and then it just all adheres. And I forgot to bring the cling downstairs with me. I used it when I was cooking, so I took it away from my craft room, which is what I initially intended it for. And the other thing, you may notice I didn't leave any room for photo mats. This is my first time doing a layout where I am literally having the left side just as a picture. Telling a little story, I guess. I don't know why. All the photos are going to be on the right side of the layout, and this is just going to have these pictures on here, these paper pieces. And I've noticed in my album, when I put my pages together, because sometimes I do 12 by 12 and sometimes I do two 12 by 12 layouts, that I've got blank pages in my albums. So I might just someday go in there and just create pictures like this. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry, and then I will come back with my glue eraser and get off the glue that's been left behind. But I'm going to scrape off just a little bit of this that's real thick on the side here. Okay, and then the rest I can come back with my glue eraser. So then I also have these butterflies. So I'm just going to put a couple down. I can't remember how many I had for this side and how many I had for the other side. So I think I'm just going to do 2 for right now. That's what happens when you create these layouts a month in advance. You forget what your original intent was. So this is just going to go right there. And this one right here. Okay, so that is my side one of my pony ride. Now let me and then I'm going to attach this. I always forget this part. I'm going to attach this to a 12 by 12 cardstock. All right, now I could bring in side 2. So here is my right side of the layout, and this is where all of my photo mats will go. But first, I am going to attach my fence. So let me bring these in together so I can see where it goes. I'm just going to line up right there. Okay. So this fence came from the other side, and the reason why they're in just little tiny pieces is because this this side here is all one big piece, and so this actually they just gave you enough to put one right here and one right here. So in order to duplicate it, I just had to duplicate those, and I don't know why I didn't weld it. Oh, I think I tried welding it. I just didn't like the way it looked, and so I just cut them out individually. And gonna make it work. So sorry to watch me glue them all down. I know it's not the most exciting part of scrapbooking, but I prefer to see the creation behind it, right? That's okay. And this one, okay, I'm going to pull this up. Because if you see it's torn right there, so I was going to use this one as my very last piece so I can cut it off. I'll show you that in a minute. This right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut this off right here on the edge. All right. And just to make sure my glue is not drying too quickly in there, stick it with a pin. Put a cap on. Okay, then I have this horse from Create a Critter. Now, for those of you who have Cricut Design Space, can you help me out here? So what I did was, it said it was free. So I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this horse because it's free and he's cute. And then when I created my page and went to check out, or close out, it told me I had to pay for him. So any idea why it would tell me it's free and then make me have to pay? I mean, I don't mind paying. I just I don't want to keep clicking on things that say free and then have to pay for them later when I assume they're free. Okay, so here I have these photo mats, and they're just arrows. What I should have done was not glue these inside pieces down and left that open so I could stick a picture inside, but I didn't. So the picture is just going to go on top like this, and you won't be able to see the inside arrows, but you'll see the outside ones, so it's okay. So and I took 2 of the arrows and they're pointing up, and then this one I'm making it point down just to make it a little different, okay. And my horse, and I cut him out pretty good size. He is 6 inches wide. And this is from when we went to the fair and they had pony rides and the kids wanted to go on. And I always thought it was funny that the kids wanted to ride ponies when they have all their horses here at home to ride. But just tells you how much they enjoy riding horses. Okay. And then I'm going to take these butterflies and just stick them down here. And that one I got a little too much. Let me just dab it off. Okay. In here. Okay, so let me bring in my other page and you can see the 2-page 12 by 12 pony ride layout. Let's see. There you go. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.